The next book has a very provocative title, Matter and Desire in Erotic Ecology by Andreas Weber. When I heard the word erotic, I think of sex, adult content, whatever. He doesn't necessarily mean it in that way. He's using the word erotic more in its kind of original understanding of like kind of related to the Greek god Eros. So Eros was the Greek god of love. Some of us might know him as Cupid, his kind of Roman form, right? Because the Romans took over a lot of the Greek gods and gave them different names. And in kind of like Greco-Roman, especially Greek mythology, Eros was not just the god of sex. Eros was the god of love, of romance, of intimacy, of touch. When this author says erotic, he's saying it in that more kind of holistic sense. And I am not very far in this book, but I am already absolutely captivated. I literally just read the introduction. Now you can see how many pages I already dog-eared. Basically, his idea is that eroticism, again, meaning kind of love, connection, touch, intimacy, that eroticism is one of the fundamental kind of structures or powers or forces in the universe. That if you're even talking about things like cellular level stuff, bacteria, trees, plants, that all of biological life, right, is kind of interconnected and interwebbed in this kind of endlessly erotic web. It's kind of a complex argument, so I'm just going to read a little passage. Okay, this is from the introduction. The search for love is a central movement that characterizes life, and it remains as inexhaustible as it is unfulfilled. Its consistent failure, meaning kind of in the human realm, right, could mean that we understand love as little as we understand the living world. We often love incorrectly. This is the starting hypothesis of this book. In private and in politics, in big ways and in little ones, in our culture and in our beds, we love incorrectly because what we consider love does not enliven us, nor does it enliven the world. I'm going to jump down a little bit and read one more sentence. Anyone who dismisses love cannot understand reality. So again, he's arguing that it's not just like love is just like this good feeling or this thing that kind of unites us or keeps us from killing each other. He actually argues that, no, love actually explains and describes the fundamental, like, biological, chemical, molecular structure of the world, right? That interconnectedness, interconnectivity, dependence, interdependence, right? That all of these things are so important to biology, and they should be important to us. It's complex, it's thoughtful, it's beautifully written, almost like a mixture of like poetry and scientific writing. And I'm just really enjoying this book, and again, highly recommend it.